things that we need, from chicken to sesame to the local brews that we drink to manual labor. But again, we have been able to access some small form of funding from partners, and that's how we've been able to pull this off the way it is here.
The Taokwe Forests in the heart of Boko, which is the center of Tivland and holds a traditional seat in Benue State, north-central Nigeria. Past editions were also held in chosen forests.
Is an agrarian person. We are known world over to be agriculturalists, and when we decide to put this in a forest environment, we are going closer to nature, closer to our agrarian lifestyle. We also want to say that this is our own way of contributing to education about environmental sustainability. We should interact closely with the environment, the natural environment, not to destroy it, but to help it, to sustain it, so that it can support the life that we are living. Yeah, that's why we stay in the bush like this.
What this event is all about is actually trying to re-engineer and redirect our generation, the younger one, to see how it was in the days past. That's why, as you can see, the whole atmosphere here is not in the city. I mean, they're not trying to do this. I mean, they could have used a conference center, you know what I mean? But this is how traditionally we used to live. We'll gather ourselves in a market square, and then we'll just sit down and have activities, and we'll play, and everybody will laugh and go away. So basically what this event is trying to do is it's trying to redirect every young person's thinking. We can still do the same thing. We can still garner ourselves in communities and help one another.
People. Therefore, it has become a tradition for Tiv sons and daughters all over the globe to travel to their homeland every 26th and 27th of December for reunions, discussions on developments, unity and progress of the Tiv nation, among other issues.
Tiv sons and daughters. It is creating awareness, positive awareness to Tiv nation. There are a lot of programs that were lined up to make sure that youth, particularly youth, are educated, giving positive education on what is happening, how we develop ourselves economically and socially.
Entitled himself. And no one big tree makes a forest. We all need one another.
In radiant and stylish, all clad in various colorful traditional and elegant apparels of the Tiv descent to mark this milestone of cultural identity and pageantry.
This is how the Tea people used to conduct themselves. And their devices that we have in Tiv land today are not part of our Tiv culture. So for many of them who are here, even the way we're conducting ourselves, the way we have dressed, unlike all those kinds of dressings that the youth now dress, it's quite alien to the thief culture. So it's a big lesson for them to learn with what is happening here today.
The thief girls and the thief boys and the elders, they are dressing in our attire and they are all looking beautiful. Unlike the English dresses, they will wear it half naked. But you can't take any dress that is incomplete to this venue. A thief man will not accept that.
Is indeed a rich display of cultural fabric such as Ivaftio, Agbende Akuru, Lishi, and the popular black and white fabric Ngbea. Fabric is black and white striped pattern, popular among the Tiv people and beyond, has since become a means of identifying a Tiv man or woman anywhere in the world. Fabric distinguishes and dominates the mammoth crowd at the Ikeshashwa festival.
That is the zebra color that signifies the unity of the Tiv nation. But I know that white is pureness and love. So the Tiv people love themselves so much, and they dedicate this day to come around in Boko, the headquarters of Tiv nation, so that they can interact themselves, and that will signify the unity of the Tiv people in the whole country. You know, many people came from far and wide.
This is a Tiv of yesteryears. We're trying to revive the culture. We're not going to go about naked the way we have this day. So we're going to revive our culture, and we're happy that our people are picking up, as you can see from the way they're dressed.
Serves the purpose of uplifting happiness to many and strengthen sense of community relationship. It is a period where a new spirit of brotherhood and unity is being fostered.
Only someone who is not conscious of themselves will not appreciate the efficacy of culture. We are only strong and cohesive as a nation when we are strong and cohesive as federating units. If the Tiv people are organized and strong, if the Tiv people are rich, it means Nigeria will be strong, organized and rich. It suits us best to work together as a people to self-preserve, to self-protect, and to self-enhance so that our society can be strong and be capable of working strongly within the community of nations that make up Nigeria.
Ikeshashwa has brought a lot of economic benefits to the host communities, their people and the state at large, particularly the hospitality business. Also, there are lots of Tiv cultural wares on display for people to buy, and one of such is the Jondu calabash for drinking. Pull and connect to their root. Kutu, a local wine made from fermented millet, is popular among the Tiv people and is enjoyed by all. The event, since inception, has attracted people of diverse cultural background coming to witness the festive moment.
Evolving as a fulcrum, a kind of annual event that brings all Tiv sons and daughters, both at home and in the diaspora, to come here, do mix, not just mixing, but chart a way forward for Tiv Nation. And for some of us, this is very important, and as a government, we find this event very, very important.
Africa share the similar culture, so we have such similar kind of festivals where we get together, we eat together, we enjoy together. Bringing together and being together is a big thing, and that is what this event is doing.
It's great to mix with the local culture, and knowing that this is very traditional, we were motivated to come and see what is happening here, because our country and Nigeria, the cultures are very strong, and I would like to associate with the local cultures and local functions. So I'm very happy to be here.
Doing temperature yeje. Me kasi na wanja na yamba ngomo. Bini ma temperature me kwasa sama. Yam heme. Na kwala valen.
The 5th edition of the Kesheshwa Festival, the popular Tiv Cat dance, Swange dance, accompanied by different traditional music, charged up the atmospheric sounds and a display by the oldest Kwase Oduetebe. All these were targeted at whetting the appetite for a cultural renaissance and an invocation of nostalgic pride in the cultural life of the people. This attracts countless Tiv indigenous artists ready to explode for entertainment at the slightest opportunity in their numbers. The attendance of the 5th edition of Kesheshwa Festival has revealed an astonishing evidence that the Tiv people indeed yearn for higher cultural event celebrations, to seek for a pleasant time to ventilate the pressure and frustrations that conspire to disunite them.
Because of political differences and some other differences, it's been very difficult to bring the Tiv people from different walks of life to meet together. Is a such jovial atmosphere, and this KSS has been able to ensure that people who even before were not talking together meet and share. That is what the people are used to doing.
It is apparently clear that the people have missed such events that bind them and foster social cohesion. The high point of the event is the Okauka competition. Participants were expected to eat food without soup, and so they were given a bowl of pounded yam with a piece of chicken. In promoting indigenous festival and culture in Nigeria, it is very obvious to affirm that Kesheshwa Festival is an attractive tourism potential.
I believe that with the subsequent editions and then with the talks and all of that, there will be some improvement. And all that we are concerned is that we are Tiv, and all the other things are accidents of life. And so we want to tell the world, we want to tell ourselves that what we have in common is far greater than what divides us.
It is hoped that with the entrenchment of this fiesta and its ideals, the Tiv nation would once again, physically and spiritually, respond in unison to the traditional call to duty, essence and service to one another. Ayatu Tukauno, Kase.
How can I prevent infection? First, you should limit how often you go outside and stay away from any crowded places. If you must go out, you should wear a face mask to help you prevent breathing in any particles containing the virus. Upon returning home, the first thing you should do is wash your hands. Wash with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Also, keep your home clean. Open windows and disinfect surfaces at a fixed time. Your immune system is vital. Be sure to get enough sleep, eat healthy, and exercise. These things will boost your immune system and help you if you should need to fight off the virus.